I want to talk about this issue. This issue means 132 pattern. 132 pattern. That means I have a sequence order IJK sequence. The number the number value is the first one is the smallest number, and the middle is the largest number, and the last one is the second value number. So that means the graph is like this. This middle I, and I have a left minimum number, and the second number is J I J K. So that means I first thinking I have a ON square solution. The solution is I need to traverse this array, and for every current point, and I will to record the current minimum number until and with this operation. And this is easy get the current minimum number, and for this operation, and if the value equals the current minimum number, that is means this operation number cannot as the first largest number candidate. So we can continue, and if this number more than the left minimum number, and I will use a point from scan from right to left, and until the J plus 1 operation. During this range from the right to the J plus 1, and traverse every element, and to check the right part element more than the left minimum, and at the same time less than the number. And if I found this element, and I can return true, and all the two loop finished if I cannot find the result, and return false. That is a naive solution, and this will be O n square solution time complexity. That is no efficiency. And let me check how to improve it. My target is to improve the ON time complexity, and let me to check to analysis it. The first analysis is also similar to the previous solution, and for the left part, I can continue to use the for loop, traverse one path, and get the left minimum before the current fixed number. And for the second candidate, second number, the 2, how to insert the 2, and for every operation, I can set the 1. I can select the one candidate, use left minimum to check it, and how to insert the first element, and the first largest element, and the second largest element. So in this problem, I need to use the monotonic decreasing stack. Let me scan. Also scan from right to left. And right now, I will use it to how to draw. So I can draw a graph. This is a array, and for every element, and I use a monotic decreasing stack, and for the every number, and if the number is decreasing sequence, and I will push into the stack. And right now, when I encounter the element is more than the top of element. So I need to pop every element until the top element is more and equal than the current with element, like this. And for every populate element, and all this element can as be the second largest element. Because if I make this element as the largest, the first one, the largest element, and the left minimum element locate this one, and for the every pop element from stack, that is every element has a potential ability as the second largest number. And another important is for every element, the most nearest element is more possible as the second largest number. So I can to pop it, and when I compare it, the pop element will be discarded, and continue if also the decreasing order. And I encounter another first the largest candidate. For this candidate, A, B, and B is more possible the first largest candidate, because for the left A, the minimum is more possible left more than this minimum, left minimum, because the left minimum value of B is less than less and equal than the left minimum number of A. But right now for A operation, and I do similar job as the B, and also to pop out every element second as a second largest number. And for this process is finished, and if I found any match the requirement, and I return true, and none otherwise return false. So I need to use the stack to finish this problem. Yeah, I will use the stack, and I will to get the number size, and the corner case if n return false. N have 2 more and equals than larger than the 3. And first I will get the left minimum number. Left mini. And the size also is int minimum. The initial value is max. Int I equals 1, I, n, I plus, and the left my will be updated from the previous numbers I plus 1, because it gets the left minimum number of this point. This point in the left main previous number. So the second step, using monotonic stack. I will define a stack a int, and the stack is a, and I will to traverse this array from a scan array from right and to left equals +1 I more than and I minus, and for the current element, I will to check the top element for the stack is not empty, and the s top if less than the current element. That means I need to pop the element and let the second candidate has the initial value. Second equals s dot top pop. For this one, I got a second, and if this second candidate return true, if the second candidate more than the left mean, for current value left mean is the first smallest value, and that means I found the matched result. So for the second, I have a initial value is int minimum value. So I can get this one, and I try run my code, and left mean not okay. Not this one. False. Why is false? S. Oh, so for the stack, if I cannot find anything right now, the stack will be push the current number into. I need to push the current number into the stack. Yes, that is great. So I think for this solution, and I need to consider the monotonic stack. For monotonic stack, it often solves the problem. The problem is you want to find for this current operation to find the left part, the first larger number, or the first less the number, or similarly for the right part, you want to need to find the first large number or the first less number, and for all this scenario, I need to consider the monotonic stack to solve this type problem. So hope that is helpful. Thank you.